Hello, Professor. We are Group 5, and this is our Week 6 presentation. My name is Peter Hsieh, and my teammates are Erik and James Zhou. And due to the time limit, I will not tap too much into the stories, but as you can see, we have 3 stories, one a current TV series, one from a Southeast Asian folklore, and one from a recent anime. So in our first story, our protagonist went to extreme measures to bring back his dead love interest, but due to his obsession to gain extra and more power, he broke the laws of the universe, and the universe was destroyed. And so the moral of the story tells us that although the past is full of regrets, as a human, the best we can do is to forgive ourselves and let go. And the future is what we should look forward to and strive onto. Next up, we have Malin Kundan. And in this story, our protagonist came from a poor family. He escaped this poor family from a young age and ultimately became a wealthy and successful person. But when he returned to his hometown, he refused to recognize his old mother, and therefore he was cursed and turned into stone. So the moral of the story tells us that we have to be grateful for what we are and what we have, and we have to be respectful to our parents. And in our third story, it tells us that a group of orphans who live in an orphanage happily during their childhood. They thought they are living a great life until one day they found out that the orphanage are going to send them to be eaten by monsters. Therefore, all the orphans in the orphanage came up with a plan to escape this place. So the moral of this story tells us that we can't believe everything that anyone tells us. We have to be suspicious with the information that we are given. And working as a team is an more efficient way than working alone. Okay, and in the future we describe, first of all, we have a unified nation striving for the well-being and equality for all people. Basically, anyone with more wealth, power, or resources should help those who do not have these privileges, and everybody can live equally, not just in social status, but also on a psychological level. And second of all, someone says that Taiwan will simply not be forced to bow to China, and Taiwan will be independent and will not bow to the political, financial, and military forces from China. And the third one, we have a fossil fuel-free nation, because Taiwan does not create fossil fuels. But however, fossil fuels are one of the major pollutions in our country. So therefore, if we switch fossil fuels into using sustainable energy, this country will become ultimately better and better for people to live in. And this would be our presentation. Here are some of our references, and thank you, Professor. This is our presentation.